getting my nails done. She did an amazing job. They're like, focus. Okay, too close. But they're like blue and sparkly, like a little starry night. Very Christmassy. I can never remember year to year what I get people for Christmas, so I figured I would make a video documenting what I got everybody in 2025. That way I can refer to it back, look at what people got, also give some ideas if I ever need stuff in the future. So we're gonna go through all the people that I have to give gifts to and just run through what I've got them and why. First up, I got these little dish towels for my grandma, my dad's mom. She loves to cook, loves to bake. She's always making something, giving something to us. So I thought these were cute. They're like simple. I feel like you could use them kind of year round, but they're also a little bit holiday themed, which is nice. It's like snow and then just blue colors. I got my dad's dad this Mizzou hoodie sweatshirt. This is where I went to school, and I just graduated this past May, so this is the last like Mizzou themed gift that I'm ever gonna give while I was in school. He is like a die-hard fan now because I went there. He's always texting me when they're playing, texting me if they won. Like, I don't really follow sports, especially college sports like that, but he's always thinking about me, so I'm gonna give him something Mizzou themed as my last ever Mizzou gift as a college student. I don't have a physical version of this yet, but me and my sister are giving my mom's parents tickets to see this show. It's a doo-wop show, which I think is kind of, it's not like jazz, but it's singers. And we went and saw the Nutcracker with my mom's mom, and she pointed out the flyer and she was like, oh, Papa would like that. So I kind of took note of that. I talked to my sister about it, and we decided that that would be a good idea to give them presents for that. I really like the idea of giving experiences for presents because not everybody needs more stuff. And, you know, she said that they would like it. I think it would be a nice thing for them to do. My grandpa's also about to have knee surgery. This show is before his surgery, so this would be a nice little thing right before he has to take a little bit of downtime to just kind of enjoy some time together and go out and have fun. Really love making, like, creating gifts, crafting gifts. My best friend just moved to Seattle full-time. She lived there a little bit in school for an internship, but now she has an apartment. She's got a full-time big girl job there, and I'm very proud of her, and I'm excited to go visit her. But I decided to make her a sweatshirt that is all Seattle themed. You can see that. So it's got a little pennant on the front that just says Seattle, USA. I think it looks kind of like a camp sweatshirt. And then on the bottom, there is a Space Needle that I just made. I sketched it really quick on a piece of paper, and then I pinned it to the fabric that I wanted to make the Space Needle out of. And I just cut it out. I sewed it. A lot of this is hand sewed, like all the lettering I sewed to the pennant. The pennant was actually machine sewed onto the sweatshirt, and this was machine sewed, but the Space Needle is all hand sewed. And then on the sleeve I have a little rain cloud and some raindrops. Those were all hand sewed. The raindrops don't come quite down to the wrist, but I think that's okay. And then there's some little detailing up here of the raindrops. They're like almost a denim fabric. They're like faux denim. And this actually took a very long time to sew together, but it was all worth it. This isn't going to make it to her on time for Christmas, but that's okay. I'm just excited for her to get it and wear it around and rep her new city. For my boyfriend's parents, I get them just a little gift. I do want to get them, like I said, like I do for my grandparents. I would love to give them an experience, but you know, we need to talk about that a little bit more together. So for his mom, I got her this Crabtree and Evelyn little lotion set. I think it's adorable. It's like, I don't know if it's their most bought scents or if it's just like popular, or if this is like their just go-to kind of little set for hand lotions, but it looks nice. I love the designs on the lotions there. I think it's really adorable. And the box is gorgeous. And then it just slides out like that. And then you can get in and see the lotions. Hopefully they don't fall out on me. But they're super nice. And they're like relatively large. She is very into self-care. She always gives me a little bit of like a self-care kit for Christmas, which I really enjoy. So I wanted to return the favor this year. This is another gift that I made. Honestly, it is not the best thing I've ever painted or that has ever been painted. I got some of the proportions off. My boyfriend's sister got a cat a couple years ago. Then she moved, couldn't take the cat with her, so she ended up living with his parents and my boyfriend. They never ever had a pet. They said they never wanted a pet, and then this little cat got adopted into their family, and his dad adores her. So I got him a little frame and I painted a little cat. It looks kind of crazy. That is not a smile. That's supposed to be the definition line. So I might just print out a photo of the cat as well. But I think it's cute. She's a very cute cat and we all love her very much.
Hey, Marie.
Yeah.
You gonna wrap that box in there for me?
No.
Come on, man.
No. For my boyfriend's sister's boyfriend, I got him a national park calendar. They are both very outdoorsy people. They go on a lot of hikes. He goes on a lot of trips that just happen to be to national parks, you know, outdoorsy stuff. So I thought this would be nice. My boyfriend actually found it at Barnes & Noble. I was just gonna get him something online. I like that I was able to buy this in store. It has Rocky Mountains, Big Bend, Mammoth Cave, Zion, Mount Rainier, Hawaii volcanoes, Grand Canyon, Yellowstone. Oh goodness, Haleakala. All right. Indiana Dunes, Great Smoky Mountains, and the Lassen Volcanic National Park. I know for a fact that he's been to a couple of these, so hopefully that'll be a little surprise for him each month, getting to see which park each month is themed after. I love giving calendars as Christmas gifts. It's just a good time to give those. I love getting calendars for Christmas gifts. I just think it's a really smart idea. And then you have something that you're really using every single day throughout the entire next year. For my boyfriend's sister, I got her this Indian cookbook. I got this at half price books, so I didn't get it at full price, which is nice because this is a really nice book. It's like the front of it is embossed. I don't know if you can tell that the like words are indented. The like pictures are all really good quality. The pages are really good quality. It's just a very nice cookbook. And then with the cookbook, I got her little spice jars and I filled them up with a couple spices that are listed in the book, so I know she'll need them to cook a couple things in there. And then I made little tags that just say what the spice is, and I tied them with some red and white twine. She loves Indian food. She said she wants to try and start cooking for herself more, so I thought that that was going to be a very good gift for her. Also something that she can use throughout the entire year. And then I liked adding my own little personal touch to it with the spices and the cards. And I also wrote a little inscription at the beginning of the cookbook. Hopefully she'll make me some Indian food. I think that would be a nice little benefit of this gift to her. This year for my family, I decided to do little stocking stuffers from me to each of them. Usually it's just my parents that are putting their stuff in the stockings for us, but I thought it would be nice if I put a little bit something that I thought of into each of their stockings as well. So for my sister, I got her this little bonnet. She has pretty curly hair. I mean, it's not like super curly, but way curlier than mine. And she says she's been wanting one of these. There are a couple that she's seen at the mall that have like different characters on them. Like there's a Nightmare Before Christmas one that I think she said she would really love. I like had bought that one already, so I didn't buy that for her. And then I got her this perfume as well. It's from this little Etsy shop called Crypt Cosmetics, and the perfume is called Paranormal. I don't remember what the scent is of this, but I think it'll be something she really loves. There was one called Deadly Nightshade that I wanted to get her because that's actually the potion in Nightmare Before Christmas, but it was sold out, so hopefully I'll be able to buy it and give it to her for her birthday. And then the last thing that I got for my sister, I actually thrifted this, and it's in like perfect brand new condition. It's this little striped shirt. It's got this little blue collar on it. Totally her style. I think she'll love this, so I'm excited about that. And then for my dad, a lot of the stuff that he has on his wish list is pretty expensive. So I actually went off wish list for him for this. This is also from Etsy, and the seller, whose name is Henry from, what is this shop? Joinery Tales, sent a little note, and he also sent this with some stuff that you can actually hang it up with, which was very, very nice and unexpected. So this is a little thing that I found for my dad that I just think he's going to adore. It looks like the top of water. And it's so cool. It's glossy, so it really looks like wavy. It's like not super huge. It's like smaller than my hand. You can hang it up, or you can just like put it on your desk or something. I love this. I kind of want it for myself. I might go back and order one myself, but this is totally up my dad's alley. And then for his stocking stuffer, I don't know if I can actually show that on here. I just got him something to calm down a little bit, if you are catching my drift. For my mom, I got for her stocking stuffer this little eyelash separator. She got us, me and my sister, one of these each a couple years ago, and I use mine every time I do my mascara. And I don't know why it didn't occur to me to get her one until now, but I did. Hopefully she'll like that. Okay, I can't actually show this, but I got her as well a perfume. I love giving perfumes as gifts. I love perfume myself, so I just think it's a really fun thing to give. It's something that I think lasts a while, which is always nice, but the perfume scent that I got her is Wild Rhubarb. She always talks about the rhubarb pies that her grandmother would make growing up, so I thought that that was going to be a cute little thing that she would maybe smell and remember. And then they also sent a little tester. I don't actually know what scent that is. I'll have to look at it and figure it out, but it is nice that there's another little perfume in there. And then I also got here these little striped pajamas. They're actually Ralph Lauren. I like that the Ralph Lauren like logo isn't super huge over here. It's just kind of low key. But I think pajamas are also a good gift, especially something that kind of looks like loungewear but also could be slept in. I think it's just nice to get something that's comfortable. Alright, and last gifts for today. This is for my boyfriend. I should have showed him when I was showing all of his family stuff, but I got him 2 books. I got him Falling Back in Love with Being Human, Letters to Lost Souls by Kai Cheng Thom. It's just little essays and poems I think are nice. There's a quote on the front from Glennon Doyle that says required reading, just because it's kind of a pick-me-up. She's actually an LGBTQ author, and it's a short book. It's not super long, but I think it also would have a good message, and I think it's something that my boyfriend would actually really like reading and just kind of taking those messages away. And then I also got him Frequently Happy, 52 Mindful Moments to Bring Hope and Joy. So it's a book, but it's also a little bit of a journal, and it's separated into the different seasons. Oh, and it's by David Larby. So you can either read the section each season, or you can read it all in one sitting and fill out the prompts, but you know, it has different journal prompts with different questions to reflect on each idea, and then, you know, they're split up, and each season has its own little graphic, which I think is so cute. This is the guy who is always on Instagram. I see him all the time doing different poems just about happy things. He has a very positive outlook, it seems, so I thought that this would be a good book to bring into the new year. Staying on the book theme for my boyfriend, in October we went on our first trip, just the 2 of us. We went to the Redwoods in California, and this is something that neither of us knew existed before we went on the trip. They're called banana slugs, and we kind of became obsessed. We bought a little banana slug. I made an Instagram for him. We actually saw a couple banana slugs while we were hiking, so that was fun. We like freaked out on the trail, but I made him this little banana slug bookmark. So it's just felt sewn together. You can put it right in between the pages of the book. It's not super thick, so it doesn't like cause any problems when you're closing the book. It closes fine, it just keeps your place. And then I also wrote a little poem from the banana slug to my boyfriend just to give him with this and explain that it's a bookmark. And finally, I got him this graphic t-shirt with a soy sauce bottle on it. My boyfriend loves graphic t-shirts, and he likes it when the graphic that is huge is on the back and if there's like a little something on the front. So there's something in the bottom corner over here, and then the little soy sauce thing, and it just says, it's like the most common soy sauce brand, naturally brewed soy sauce, over 300 years of excellence. So I think it's really cute. I think it's something he's gonna wear. He can wear this to work with like an overshirt on top, and it would just look like a plain white t-shirt. So I'm excited for him to get this. And that's all the gifts that I'm giving this year for Christmas. I try to be really intentional with my gifts, make sure that it's going to be something that the people are going to enjoy and actually use, and not just stuff that's gonna fill up their house, because nobody needs that. I'm very excited for the holidays this year. I'm excited to spend time with my family and others. I hope you enjoy your holidays as well. And hopefully next year I can use this as a reference so that I don't double gift something. Happy holidays.